Hello, Crafty Journaler. Welcome to the Crafty Journaler. My name is Sarah. This is my channel. I do a lot of fun crafts for junk journaling. Um, if you've been here for a while, I'm sure you've realized that I haven't posted in a really long time. But I am trying to get back into the groove of starting up and posting online again. I had to take a break for many of reasons, which I could unload everything on you, but it's a lot. So we're just gonna say life. I had to break away from YouTube for a little bit because of life, and now we're back. I will say I am in a different city now. We relocated, so I am in a different city. The setup in my room is a little bit different. In this room, I actually don't have a whole lot of light. So as I start again with YouTube and stuff like that, I will try my best to get better with the lighting and the setup and stuff like that. But for now, this is what I'm working with. I hope it's not too bad. I tried my best to kind of integrate the outdoor light coming in, and but it's what I have right now. So this is what we're working with. I did want to restart doing videos for you guys for a while now, and I had been, again, I struggle sometimes with self-doubt a lot, and I mean, we're all human. We all probably have those moments of self-doubt, or just when life is like throwing one thing after another and you're just like, is that even important? Or, um, is it even something that I need to be worrying about right now when the world around me seems like it's crumbling or whatever? And I think it is. I think it's important to reclaim those little moments of happiness. I think I've touched on this before. I haven't watched my videos in a while because I do watch my videos. But I hadn't in a while. But I'm sure I'm touched on this. And I do believe in reclaiming little moments for yourself, even when the world around you might be crashing down, because we all need those moments to kind of recharge, re-energize, and then keep moving forward. So this is me trying to do that now. I want to practice what I preach, and I missed being online with you guys for a really long time, and I want to get back to it. I want to do what it is that I enjoy doing, and that's junk journaling. I really enjoy junk journaling. I enjoy working with paper, but I also enjoy other crafts. So as we start, let's call this our new cycle in life. I guess I don't know what to call it. Um, a new chapter in life here on the Crafty Journaler. We might rebrand a little bit. We might do things for junk journaling, yes, but we might also try other forms of craft. So if you are in for the ride, then hop on and let's get started. I wanted to start with something simple, easy breezy, just, a lazy Monday when you're just like, I don't know what to do, like me right now. But I know I want to do something, and I know I want to start something. I think the best thing that you could do is work with your junk mail. Honestly, we get these on the daily. We get mail and so on and so forth, and we can accumulate these quick, and they're fun to use. So we're gonna play with our junk mail envelopes. I've actually been started a little bit just to kind of get my blood flowing so that I could make some stuff with you on camera. And let me show you what I've done. I've actually done a couple of these pocket tag style envelopes, which you could either clip onto your journal. You could also journal in the back. You can put in keepsakes in your journal, so on and so forth. I did these two versions, one with the lip of the pocket in the front and one with it in the back, just to kind of vary. And both of these you could either glue onto your page in a journal, or you could just clip it on with a paper clip or a bedazzled or paper clip, which you could make some jewelry for your journal. I have lost the terminology, guys, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me. It's been such a long time since I've been online, so I'm gonna slowly get back with it as best I can. But anyways, I also made just a simple journaling card. I didn't back it with anything because I actually thought it was kind of cool to see, like, oh, this is actually from an envelope. And I am in a let's keep it simple and just get started kind of mood. So I didn't really embellish it too much. I just added some paper, washi tape, a couple of stamps, and some stickers, and nothing else. I didn't really distress it too much or anything like that, because again, the name of the game is let's keep it simple. I also did this mini kind of a file, not file folder. I think they're called manila envelopes style kind of envelope, which is you could also call these coin envelopes, I believe. Oh goodness. I will get better. I will get better. Anyways, I just kind of did a little bit doodle, added a cute little faux stamp there. Just I stapled this on, and this is actually removable. I thought that was so cute, like as an idea, is to just keeping it keep blah 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 in the sake of keeping it simple. I thought that was really cool. So let's just do some stuff. We're not gonna overthink anything. We're not gonna stress ourselves out too much. We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna do a couple of whatever comes into our mind. I actually had cut this, and this went together. The reason I cut this up was because it was torn. Whoever opened the envelope tore it without kind of a care in the world. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll use the back for something and I'll use the front for something else. And so that's how I ended up with these two pieces. I was thinking about making this a kind of like a long little mini envelope where you could see through. But as I was playing with it to see how I would do that, I thought, you know what, a cute little bookmarker. A bookmarker where we could keep this journaling, and then just kind of decorate the inside. We could maybe even add a little bit of glitter in there or something to make it into a little bit of a shaker card. Although I do feel like shaker cards are not keeping it simple. So again, the game of today's video is keeping it simple. So let's keep it simple. You probably have books that you've read and just don't know what to do with anymore, and that you can't really donate them because whatever reason, or you just don't really know what to do with it. So you might have some book paper laying about, which I do have a lot of book paper from books that are not able to be salvaged, so I reuse them for junk journaling. So we're gonna grab a piece of paper. I've been using this right here. And we're going to layer the inside first. So you're just gonna kind of find where you want, or what you want your window to show there. So I think that would look cute. So we're gonna just glue this down. Simple is the name of the game again. So we're just gonna glue stick this down. This is the glue stick I enjoy using, but whatever glue stick you have at home will work. Okay, so now that this is glued down, we're going to clean it up with our scissors. We're just going to cut there. Cut here as well. And cut here. So now that it's like this, we're going to also decorate it in the inside. And again, we're just keeping it simple. So we're just going to doodle a little something in here. We're going to use some alcohol markers. Let's see. Let's make some little dots that we're going to be trying to make into a fake plant or flower of some sort. Doing this actually kind of helps you kind of rewire your brain to a certain extent so that you're not overthinking. And you know, I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoy junk journaling, is slowing down my brain. For somebody like me that overthinks everything, is really, really helpful. I think I kind of made a blue bonnet type of situation here, which I don't know if you knew this, but Texas, especially the areas that I am at, which is the DFW area and San Antonio area, they're known for their blue bonnets. Just a little fun fact. And then we're just gonna create the outline of the petal. Again, we're not overthinking anything. Okay, so now we have that. We are going to glue this down. So we're just gonna grab our glue stick. And there we go. So now, since we want this to look not necessarily whatever, you know, we want it to look still like we put some effort without putting a whole lot of effort into it, we are going to clip the corners to make it look more like a bookmarker. And now we are going to add some washi in the bottom and in the top. So, and this is a good way to use up all that washi tape that you haven't used in a while. So I'll be using this one. I haven't used these in so long that it's like real on there. Okay, and then just fussy cut that out. I guess another way that we could have done this, which would have probably been smarter, is to put the washi tape first, then clip the corners. Learn from my mistakes. And because on this side I don't want it to protrude as low as that one did. Let me fix this really quick. I am going to cut this off, and I'll probably use this with our next little something that we make. And since we're keeping it simple, this is what we're going to stop. But if you yourself at home didn't want to keep it simple, what you could do is then decorate the front a little bit further. You could add a hole and add some ribbon. You could make some lines so that somebody has room to journal. Again, you could have made this into a shaker card, added glitter and little knickknacks like that into the pocket there, and that would have been a cool little junk journal shaker card. But we're going to stop it right here with this one. We're going to move on to the next thing. So I actually started this already because, again, I was working on getting into the flow so that I could start doing things quicker with you on camera. So I actually had already cut this. So this envelope came in another envelope, and I just ended up folding it in half, cutting it, and then I rounded off the corners right here. And I made a little, again, file envelope kind of situation, and we're just gonna decorate it. We're gonna decorate it and then close up the seam right here on this side. And we're gonna do one with washi tape and maybe a little doodles here and there if we feel like it, and then we'll do one with stamps and a little bit more. So let's go ahead and start with that. This one, we're going to add some washi tape, and I actually have that washi tape we were talking about, but I think what I'm going to do is I am going to get some more of this one because I really did like how that looked on the other envelope there. So we're going to close up the seam first. So okay. So we're going to use that to hide some of this, which, I mean, it's not super duper hidden yet, but we'll figure that out. And we're going to cut right here. Just the excess, we're going to remove that. And then, see, a smarter person would have probably gotten an X-Acto and or a craft knife and just slit that open so that it wouldn't be a problem. But you know, I am me. And apparently I like to struggle. So anyways, now we have this done, like right here. So in the front, we're gonna keep decorating it a little bit further. So we added some washi. You know what it would be fun is adding some lines with, I have lately been enjoying playing with alcohol markers a lot. I like how vibrant they are. I like how you can build on them and so on and so forth. So since this is a little vintagey, we're going to use vintagey colors. To me, vintagey colors are like oranges and browns and stuff like that. So we're going to do that. Okay, we'll do these colors here. And we're going to start by just adding random lines. I was going to use that to not mark my, but this is probably better. Okay, so we're not going to overthink it. We're just going to go down a little bit further, and then we're going to go down. We'll do the same down here. Okay. Let's use this color. And we'll do a little bit into, and okay. And so, because I feel like it needs something else, we're going to add this right here. Like that. So, and we're done. This will be this one. Simple, fun, just working with what we have. Okay, let's try that again. But this time, we'll keep it simple, but we'll use a little bit of our stamps. I'm going to see what I have right here at hand. And let's use those tulips. So before we do that, I want to add a little bit more embellishing on the front here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab one of these Amazon flags. that I've been hoarding for a while. And then I am going to tear it like so, create a little strip to go right here. And again, we're just gonna glue it down. The more and more you start to just start, you just start to do something, the more your creativity will flow, and then you'll start adding extra stuff. My biggest recommendation is to just start. I know that sometimes that's easier said than done. Telling you, I've been trying to restart recording videos again, I want to say for the better part of 4 months now, and I always found a reason not to. And today I was like, you know what? That's enough of that. That's enough of that. We're gonna just do it. Even if it's not great, even if the result is not what you wanted it to be, you're just gonna do it. You're gonna record it. You're gonna lightly edit it, and then you're gonna post it into YouTube and post it up on YouTube. And so that's what I'm doing right now. So I want to practice what I preach. So anyways, we're just gonna cut this, and then I am also going to cut a little extra something, and then I'm going to glue that on there as well. Okay. And now that we have that glued on, now we stamp. So I will be again using this flower, and I'm going to start off by placing it kind of where I want, which I think I'm probably going to want it like so. Get my stamping block, and then I will be using the I think it's called the Black Soot, which is this one right here, Distress Tim Holtz archival inks. Look at that, already looking so cute. Clean it up, and I'm just using a baby wipe to clean that up. So honestly, I feel like that's the easiest way to clean stamps, is with an alcohol wipe or with a baby wipe. I tend to go for the latter. So I want to add another leaf, so I'm gonna add it right about so. And so if you wanted to keep going further, you could color in it, make the flower look even prettier by adding some pigments in there. You could probably even embellish it further if you really, really, really wanted to. Like, you know what? I said I was going to use this, so I'm going to go ahead and use this as well. And we'll put it over it like that. It kind of looks like that's taped down that flower. Okay, and then, oh look, I was thinking I was done. Right here, another good way of taking care of closing up your envelopes, if you don't have washi tape, is with glue. The better the glue, the better, because it'll keep it nice and secure. I am going to be using the Art Glitter Glue. Honestly, this glue works great. It is water-based, so it can sometimes bevel paper or warp paper, but it is very secure. So once it's down, it's down. You could also sew the sides, give it some texture, and so on and so forth. So we have this and this from one envelope that we could then glue onto our box. We could use them to keep pictures or memorabilia of some sort in our journals. Let's see how long this video has been. I actually think that we'll go ahead and stop here. This video has been long enough. And to start off, I don't really want to overwhelm you, but let me just show you what we did some of these together. This one and this one I did off camera, but they were examples off camera, and then this one. So there is a lot more that we can do. I'll try to make more videos because, again, I am trying to work out of my I don't even know what to call it. I really don't. I wish I had a word for the way I've been feeling as late. I don't have a word. I just know that there's life still. So when there's life, you continue to try and do better for yourself and work on you as much as you can. Sometimes that makes it to where you let go of your inhibition a little bit and just get with it. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'll probably make some more of these videos of us just working through or whatever it is that we're feeling. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. The more you do that, the more the algorithm will share my video to other people that might enjoy this type of content. Maybe watch another video of my old videos. I do have a few out there already. The more you view videos, the more the algorithm will believe, again, that my content is worth to share. That's always been a big struggle with any kind of social media. You're always going to have to learn the game, and honestly, I don't really know the game, so I always get super kind of like stressed out as I'm going, because sometimes I don't know what to say or how to kind of convey, one, that I'm grateful for you guys to be here and watch all the way through, and two, how to also in the same breath be aware that I have to let you guys know that in order for my channel to grow or anything like that, I need engagement. So I really don't have the way to say it yet. So maybe one day I'll grow up and learn. But as of today, just thank you so much for being here. Remember, you are valuable. You are worth it. You belong. You are kind, and you are doing great. Just keep going. Okay, that's a wrap. Bye. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? With a